Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for September 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in September and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. I'm using the Tarot Muka Tarot deck in this reading. And if you would like to follow me now on Rumble, I'm on Rumble with the handle of The Lucky Mermaid LLC is my channel name, and the title of my readings are Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings. Also, I was on Twitter since 2014. I kind of stepped away from it for a couple of years, and now it's called X. So if you want to see what I'm tweeting about over on X, you might want to follow me at The Lucky Mermaid over there, because I'm almost tweeting every day. So, you know, these are messages from my guides and, you know, or insights I feel are valuable. So you might want to check them out. So all that being said, Virgo, now onto your September 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Virgo, is Eight of Cups. This is you turning away from something that's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking, and heading off on a new journey with a stick of power and control in your hand. And even though the journey is unknown, you're still willing to take it. So you have to see. It could be a relationship you're walking away from, a job, some way of life. I feel like you're moving in a different direction. You may even feel like you're moving. You may want to move, you may be thinking about moving, or you are planning it or getting ready to move. But there is some element of, I've got to get my stuff in order. So I don't know that, I mean, some of you may already be in the throes of getting ready to do it, and you're packing and you're moving. But those of you that are not yet, I don't, because for many of you, I don't feel like you've got your stuff together yet to do it. I feel like there's rocky times in your past and you're trying to heal from it. Now, this could be long ago past, from your childhood or, you know, teenage years, or it could be, you know, recent past. But there's, you know, things that were rocky or caused disruption for you that are in your past that some of you Virgos are healing from or trying to heal now in September of 2023. And it's like making moves to improve your life, make your life better, and moving on. Like, there's this energy of like, I got to move on now, you know, I got to move on. It could be like, the way it's coming to me is I feel like you're at a transition stage. You know, like maybe you're a college age student and now you're leaving college and you're going to move away from home and you're moving to the next step. Like maybe it's time for you to move in with a roommate or a significant other and move on with your life. Or maybe you're older and you've been married and now the marriage didn't work out and you're at a transition phase that you need to move on for that reason. It could even be happening at a job, you know, but it's very much, the way my guides are explaining it to me, it's very much transformational and transitional energy of moving from one phase of life to another. but it's a general reading here. I'm not privately reading you. So where in your life are you doing that? Is it in your private life? Is it in your work life? Is it with a relationship? Is it with your living space? I don't know. It's different for all of you, but I do feel for some of you it does actually involve moving. Whether you're actually doing the moving right now or the moving part of, your residence happens later. Because some of you, I don't feel like you're packed up or you don't have everything in order to do that yet, but it's on your mind or you're in the process of doing it. I also feel like you're also gathering your thoughts and collecting your energy. You're getting things organized in your mind and emotionally. So the next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles, which is funny because to me this is a very Virgo card. Now, it's not related to your sign per se, but to me, I always think of Virgo when I see this card. So Nine of Pentacles is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. It could also indicate that you are appreciating and the finer things in life, food, clothes, material things. Some of you may be really feeling like, I have to improve my life. I want my life to be more rich and fulfilling, but I need to get out of some debts. So you may have some debts that you need to pay off or address because it could be hampering your peace and contentment or luxury things that you would like to purchase. I also feel you're very useful. I don't know, that sounds like a weird word, but it's the way my guides are presenting it to me. They're showing me like, when you're doing this, and that, and that, and that, and this, you're very productive, and riches and rewards come to you then, and then your life gets elevated. So and I feel like you doing this, and that, and this, that to me is at a job where you work or at a business you own. And the more like divided you are about like, well, I take care of this, but I also take care of that. And then I handle this and I have to do that. Like it makes you indispensable. It makes you valued and more valuable to employers and to clients and customers if you own your own business, and therefore you gain financial rewards that way. And then that can help you get out of debt. It can also help you enjoy the finer things in life. You could get raises, bonuses, and things of that nature. You may also be looking at personal items of what can I sell and what can I keep? What should I get rid of? Like you may feel like I have too much stuff. I could, be debt free or live a more, I don't know if I want to say luxurious life, but a life of more ease and peace and contentment if I got rid of some of the stuff that I don't need or use anymore. Now, if you get divorced, and your significant other didn't take their stuff, you may be like, I don't want their stuff, and if I get rid of it, it's going to help me out financially. Like selling their golf clubs, selling whatever it is, computers, whatever stuff that was theirs. Or if somebody passed away in your life and their stuff is kicking around, or if you have a family that your parents are getting elderly or, they don't need all this stuff, they may give it to you. You may be able to sell it and then pay down some debts or take care of some things. I know it sounds weird. You just need to listen to this again. It could be your own stuff. It doesn't have to be somebody else's stuff. So the card you have next in your reading is the Seven of Cups, which is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions, Choose wisely from the illusions around you. You could have difficulty in making a decision or a choice at this time. This card could also indicate you have a lot on your plate, or there could be possibly a dream come true. But that's not usually what it means for me when my guides say, but you never know. Again, I go back to what I got in this card, handling multiple things. So I feel like that's going to be a theme for you in September. It could have already been going on in July and August. It could be delayed and not happening to you till October or November. But for some of you, it will happen in September. That's the way psychic readings work, Virgo. Spirit world doesn't see time the way we do. I get what I get when I get it, but some of you are going to say, that already happened to me. And some of you are going to say, that doesn't make sense. And then in 2 months, it makes sense. So I feel like you have a lot of things to sort out and a lot of tasks and matters to attend to. So to me, for you, this is a lot on your plate. But I go back to what I said at the Nine of Pentacles card. It could involve, like, maybe your job or the business you own or the company or business you work for. There's going to be a lot of things that they're going to have you doing. Like, oh, I got to manage this, and I got to handle this department. I got to go, supervise those people, and I got to handle that and do that over there. It's, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. You may also feel like you have spent too much focus or emphasis on one thing or one area of your life. And you may feel like now, Virgo, it's time for you to spread it around. Maybe you're like, oh, all I think about is work and my job, blah, 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 blah. Or maybe you're like, oh, all I think about is my kids and what I got to do to take care of my kids. Or, oh, my spouse or my significant other. I'm always got to worry about, doing this or that. Or your property. Whatever you've been totally focused on, you may now need to diversify and start spreading your energy around and not be so bullet point focused on one particular area of your life. Maybe time to diversify your focus. Some of you are going to land a new job. Now, it could be a promotion at a job where you already work, so therefore it could be like a new job, or they could move you to a new department or a new area, or to a new division, or to another, if they have more than one facility or store or whatever it is, they could move you to a different, unit area. But for some of you, it could be a new job at a completely different place. Some of you are going to talk to somebody in the past that opens this up for you, especially if it's a new job that has nothing to do with where you're working now. You may know the person from where you work now, or you worked with them before, but they could come to you and say, hey, Virgo, there's a job opening up where I am now, or at this place over here. You should go apply for it. You'd be perfect for it. So some of you are going to get a tip from somebody you've already worked with or know that's going to give you a tip about that job. So your next card in the reading is Nine of Rods, which is being prepared and ready for battle, getting things organized, getting your ducks in a row. It could also be that you could be suspicious of someone or something or a situation. You may feel like, I have poured all my energy out into this area, that area, whatever it is, and now I feel like I need a break or a rest. You may feel like that at some point in September. And you may kind of feel like if you've had to get your life in order or organized, like if you're going to move, or if you have a job where it requires you to get things organized and in order, or a business that's like that, I feel like you're tired of it. You're exhausted now. Like, I'm tired of putting everything in order. I'm tired of that kind of tasks. And I feel that some of you are going to crunch the numbers and see what changes or things you could do differently. So you may start to look at your income to debt ratio, what you have in savings, what you could afford to do. I see you looking at things like that. You know, either in the past you helped somebody out of a jam and gave them assistance, and now they're going to help you. Or you could just have somebody that's going to come in and kind of like help you out now. I also feel like there could be some things going on in your life, could be in your family situation, or it could be at a job where some things are getting stirred up, and maybe it's been going on a little while, where it creates drama, where drama or dramatic emotional reactions are getting stirred up, and you may feel exhausted or tired of it. You know, you may be tired of the drama that's getting kicked up or stirred up. And this could have been going on for a couple of months. It may not be necessarily something that's happening new in the month of September. And you may also be a little strict with yourself. You may feel like, I have to get more pragmatic about my choices. You may feel like you have been too, I don't know if I want to say footloose and fancy free or unfettered by like spending money or your choices and decisions. And you may feel like, okay, I went through that time of fun and fancy and whimsy and off the cuff, and now I have to go back to pragmatism. You may feel like that. So the last card in your reading for September is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor, the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. This could also be the ups and downs of karma. I feel like you're, you know, like when kids go back to school in the fall, and you may be a student, I get that feeling with you, like, now look, fall may not be where, you don't all live in the United States. But here in the United States, in September, that's when people go back to school. And like, that's when people get like, you know, that fall, rebirth, autumn energy. Like, okay, like I'm beginning, a school year. Even though the leaves are falling and dying and that's before winter comes. I'm talking about the United States as far as the weather. So, but there's still some energy of like starting a new cycle. You're going to have, whether it's fall where you are or not, doesn't matter. You're going to have this feeling like, I'm starting a new cycle. You've got like fresh energy coming in here. I also feel like you're going to become more astute in your learning. Whether you're trying to learn something on your own, like through the internet or some personal interest or studies that you're pursuing on your own. Sorry, there's a fly in here. That's going to annoy me, but it's that time of year here. If you open the door on a day when the wind is blowing from the west, there's flies and they come in. This could also be if you're learning in a traditional sense, like going to school, going online. I feel like you're going to get more supported by people and like get more backing and support. And I feel like you're going to make more money. You could get invited to attend some kind of gathering. Could be a seminar, webinar, class. And I feel like some opportunity comes to you if you go to this. Like somebody offers to give you a job. Somebody offers to teach you how to do something. Or there could be free offerings. Like you may go thinking, okay, this will be interesting. I'm going to listen to what they have to say. And they may have like different features. Like I'll use an example. Years ago, And I went with my friend who is a Virgo, by the way. It's funny, it's coming up in the Virgo reading for me with you. We went to a spiritual retreat. And I had never met her before. She was actually started out as a client. And we went to, it was in Arizona. And it was a spiritual retreat. And I just thought, you know, I knew who was going to be there. I knew who we were going to listen to. And then when I got there, there was all these other things, like you could have somebody that does reflexology on your feet, or I forget, they might have been somebody that read the bumps on your head. Like, different people did different things there that I didn't expect at all. I mean, yeah, I thought that the people that were there that were noteworthy people, that were spiritual people or mediums or whatever their specialty was going to be on the stage. I knew all that. But then there was other people there, like people selling really cool cards, oracle cards, crystals, people doing reflexology, people reading the bumps on your head, people doing other kinds of stuff. So, like, this is what I'm feeling for you. Kind of similar. Like, although you had to pay for those services there, like those all weren't free. But I kind of feel like you're going to go somewhere and there's going to be opportunities. Either somebody gives you an opportunity and opens a door for you. You meet somebody of interest that could be a good networking opportunity for you. Or you go to this thing, this event, this whatever it is, and you go and there's, hey, I can get this, I can talk to this one, I can get this done. And for some of you, the things may be free. So I get that kind of energy for you here. It's something you could get invited to or attend in the month of September. But remember, these are general readings. Some of you, this may have already occurred in August or July, and some of you, it may be happening in October or November, but it's coming up here in your September reading. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Virgos to work with, use, and wear in the month of September 2023 is sodalite. And sodalite has a it's a strong and powerful stone for healing and luck, and it brings order and calms the mind. It encourages rational thought, truth, intuition, and objectivity. Sodalite stimulates endurance. It's good for bringing mental clarity and rational thought. It enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, self-trust, and promotes peace and harmony. Wow, sodalite packs a punch. Maybe we all should go out and get some sodalite. I feel like if you're carrying this stone to work, or if you deal with any groups, or you have to deal with groups of people, or even families or socially, it's going to help you like understand people better if you're wearing it or carrying it. It's going to help you have clarity to see through any kind of murky or uncertain situations, or if you're dealing with any complex problems that are like real thinkers and you know, may seem like tricky energy. Sodalite will help you, like, you know, separate the clouds so you can get to the right things you need to know. It would be a great gemstone for you if you have to have any meetings with your boss, clients, or customers, or go on any auditions or job interviews, because it's going to help you assert yourself well and give off the vibe that you know what you're doing. That doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing, but you're going to project it like you know what you're doing if you're working with sodalite. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And make sure you check and see that you're still subscribed, because every now and then I hear from viewers like, I was subscribed and now somehow I got unsubscribed. I don't know whether the algorithms do it. I don't know what does it, but you might want to check and make sure you're still subscribed. And like I said, hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And also, you can follow me now on Rumble. So on Rumble, my name is The Lucky Mermaid LLC. And the title of my videos are Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings. So I hope you'll check me out on Rumble and follow me over there. And I'm active on X, which formerly known as Twitter. I used to be on it a lot, and then a couple years ago I kind of stepped away from it, but I'm almost tweeting every day. You have to see, go check them out. You might be interested in what my guides are telling me to tweet over there, or Xing, I guess it would be called. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, the most recently recorded video series, I always post those links down below in the description box in the Show More section. Now, Rumble, it may look a little different than it does on YouTube, but these videos, I have looked at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, where I've looked into these areas and given you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for these specific topics for each sign of the zodiac. The most recently recorded video series I have done is my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings from August of 2023 through August of 2024. So that's a whole year of predictions. There's 7 cards there. There's a lot of information and messages there. It's usually in the top 3 or 4 video series of popularity of my videos on Vimeo. And remember, these video links are down below, but they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. You just go to that videos page and scroll down. You can read all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and click on whatever zodiac sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac is available. And as I say, you know, it's always good on YouTube and in the Vimeo videos to watch your rising sign and your sun sign. Some people find that they want to watch their moon sign because whatever resonates with you on YouTube or now also on Rumble is going to resonate with you probably in the Vimeo videos. But if you can get both your rising sign and your sun sign, you'll probably get pretty accurate predictions for what's going to come for you in whatever topic I'm looking at. Don't forget my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2023 for singles and couples. First half of the reading is for singles. Second half of the reading is for couples, but you should watch the entire video because there will be some crossover where some messages for one part goes to the other and vice versa. That's just the nature of psychic readings. Don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of September 2023, where I do a continuation of the readings here that I'm doing. I look into my crystal and give you details on all the different areas of life I can think of to look at in a very condensed reading. So you might want to check out the psychic crystal readings if you haven't done so. Again, that link's down below in the description box if you're on YouTube. And if you're not and you're on Rumble, you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. My eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available. You are still being affected by these eclipses until the end of October. And people are always telling me these eclipse readings resonate with them. I don't know what it is about them so much, but I noticed the comments over there seem to say, this is dead on. Hey, this made exact sense. So you might want to check out the eclipse readings if you haven't been checking them out. And also, don't forget, we had another eclipse in May, the the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Again, for each sign of the zodiac, you might want to get your rising sign and your sun sign, or if your moon sign resonates with you on YouTube, get your moon sign. Then there's a bunch of others down below, my career and finance, psychic tarot and crystal readings. Those predictions go out 12 to 18 months, all the way until October of 2024. The predictions go from April of 2023 through October of 2024 on the finance and crystal readings. I may not do them anymore. I'm not sure. So if you want to, you may want to jump on these, because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing the career and finance. I may switch it around or do something else different with it. And don't forget my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. What kind of readings were they? I know they're always tarot, but I'm not sure what else I did in those. But the What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 was very lucky this year. I felt like when I was listening to them, after I'm reading them, doing the readings, I'm like, wow, these sounded pretty lucky right off the bat. Because the weird thing about What's Lucky and New for You, sometimes what comes up as lucky and new may not sound lucky at the time you hear it, but later on, the result of what's new that came up ends up being lucky. But I kind of felt like most of the signs I felt like sounded lucky to begin with. Not like you had to wait for the luck to show up. So I hope you'll check them out. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video, you can follow me at my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and at the Lucky Mermaid on X, formerly known as Twitter. Also on my YouTube community pages, I post these predictions, and many people find they resonate with them, or parts of the 5 paragraphs I write out on the social media pages resonate with them. You may find that they resonate with you. So I would love to see you over there on my social media pages. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful and amazing month of September, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.